So here's a little glimpse of what you can expect for today's episode. We are going to build a Monolophosaurus habitat in this tiny park, and it's going to be, well, tiny. So stick with me to see how this actually turns out. Alright, welcome to the second episode of Bumpy's Tiny Park. This is our new project in Jurassic World Evolution 2, and we're going to build a little Jurassic Park that is focused on tiny habitats, and everything is going to be very detailed, but also very cramped and very, very nearby. Everything is very close together, and today we're going to add two enclosures, and these two enclosures are mainly focused on two separate things. The one thing is the kind of headliner of our episode. This is the Monolophosaurus, and obviously we are going to use the one from our beloved Camp Cretaceous series, and this is also going to be in this corner behind the hotel that I just placed down. And the idea about this is also to give the people kind of a cool look at them, and also to make sure that this all is good. One thing I wanted to real quick add here is that I completely forgot that with the expanded path and fences, there is going to be the chance of having a fence that acts as a viewing area, and I have absolutely forgotten about this. So I will eventually re-add this in so that people can actually see the animals by standing at the fence. At this point in time, I still needed to add a couple of viewing spots here and there, and they were kind of annoying, so I still need to put them in. And I'm also fixing a couple of things here and there, but more about this in the real-time part as always. Now, I was also trying to focus as much as I could on making this look like an actual little theme park. This is, again, one of the biggest challenges to make this park really cool at the end in terms of a theme park vibe, so that we can have a pretty cool tour. I'm planning to make a really cool video as a tour with this one, so I'm really hoping that you guys are up for it as well. A lot of planters and stuff in between. You can see really focusing here on the nitty bits at the beginning. I gotta say though that the time lapse is relatively short today because I really was on a roll. The building process went pretty quickly, and it's only sped up by like I think 5 times or so, and it still seems pretty fast because I really was on a roll focusing on what I wanted to build, and I'm getting to a point where I really have an idea on how the thing should look at the end. But still, if you guys have ideas what you want to see in here, whether it's going to be a specific dinosaur or a specific location or a specific building that you think would fit in here, please let me know in the comments. As always, you know, this helps me the most. The more you guys keep commenting, the better for the video, but also the better for me to get an idea of what you guys want to see. So this is also why we are here. Now, you can see I'm also trying to finish up some of these facility areas. This time around, again, I want to make sure that we have enough facilities and fulfill the guest need as best as we can, so that this park hopefully is going to be super filled in the end. I never focused on making sure that people are willing to come to my parks in this game, because why? It's all about the dinosaurs. But this time around, I really wanted to make that. And also, if you watch my videos, you know that I can't have things that are only flat. So I need to have things that play a little bit with altitudes and not altitudes, with different height differences and these kind of things, to make things look a little bit more interesting. And this is also what we're going to do with this park. We are going to have a little valley as well as a little hill. This is just a minor hill over here that is used to have a nice little viewing to two sides. The one habitat or enclosure is going to be to the left, the other one to the right, and this this circular viewing spot over here is meant to give you a view to 2, maybe in the future even 3 enclosures at a time, so that this is really a destination that's worth going to, because obviously it's a dead end. Normally you wouldn't do that in a park, but if this dead end grants you some really nice views, I think that makes a lot of sense. Also trying to do a little bit of a planter here in between, so that you are not directly connected to this area, because obviously these Monolophosaurus are somewhat dangerous in a way still. But just as a little note here, I'm not going to look into that too much in this build, because if we would pay attention to security, then the tiny concept is not really working with the given pieces in the game. Mostly speaking about the fences and stuff, it would look very odd if we have all these tall security fences everywhere. I'd love that we have something like glass panels or so that would take away a little bit from the massiveness of some of the fences. I think this is my biggest complaint, that some of the fences are just absolutely massive in terms of their looks and appeal, which, truth to be told, is absolutely needed because, well, they should keep the dinosaurs away from the people, so they need to be massive. But just from an aesthetics point of view, it kind of annoys me, so that's the only thing I can say about that. So it's kind of a, you know, aesthetic reason to why I'm not doing that, so please don't take that as a realistic approach. I mean, in fact, we are making a tiny park for dinosaurs, which in its own already is not realistic, so, well, we should not try to kind of limit ourselves too much to the realism aspect of things, you know. That's something that would keep us away from achieving something cool looking in this kind of sense. Anyhow, one thing I wanted to quickly talk about is the usage of mods. Many people keep commenting that they want to see an unmodded series again. If you guys know, I have an unmodded series which is called the Grand Canyon Jurassic Park. You can find it on my channel if you want to look at it if you haven't already. But I'm promising you guys now that after this tiny park, I'm looking into an unmodded series, I'm gonna call it. There's a specific idea I have in mind, and this is going to be more likely something in between a series and a tutorial. It's gonna be two things in one. So yeah, I'm very much looking into this because I hear you guys. I do hear you guys, and I can absolutely understand to why it is such a demand for many people. Because honestly speaking, if we are just looking at the spread of the game in terms of you know, platform, more than half of the people playing the game have not access to mods, and so I'm assuming that also half of the people watching, or maybe even more, have no access to mods, and so I can absolutely understand that even though these videos might be inspiring and might be fun to watch, that the biggest thing you guys want to is to kind of recap things and do it yourself, and if you can't do it because you simply have no access to it, it kind of gets frustrating. And so I'm promising that I'm going to do this in the future as well. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do modded anymore. I'm going to do both, but just so you guys know. Anyhow, that's it already for the time-lapse. Let's jump over into the real-time part and have a little looky look at what we've created. Alright, welcome into the real-time part, and also, or to the real-time part, not into, I'm not sure how that would work. We are at the entrance of the park because I wanted to show you real quick something that I changed and wasn't in the video. So apparently I figured that these things really do block the people, so you can't pass by, even though it would be realistic, but it just doesn't work. But what works is they do actually go here next to this sign, and this sign almost looked like a kind of an entrance thing. So what I will do is I will kind of make a fence over here so that this looks almost like as if they can pass by. Another thing that is a little bit of a tricky thing is, for whatever reason, the people are fleeing here from the dinosaurs, even though I have no dinosaur warning anymore that they are escaped or whatnot. So I'm not really entirely sure where exactly that is. I have to figure that out. Look at this, there's Bumpy. But yeah, it does work. So let's just quickly jump forward a little bit, so a bit away from all the people. And there you go. This is already the look into the new area. Look, we have got the little shop here with the dino claws and stuff. Very neat and very nice. Then we've got a little plaza thing over here. I'm going to put some seating and stuff. I think this... Oh, look at that. It just kind of looks beautiful. My goodness. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is becoming better and better. And then we've got this hotel area here with another little kind of plaza. And then we go over here and we have this wonderful little look at the Monolophosaurus over there. And as I said, from over here it kind of is a little bit of a low point view, but you can actually go up this little hill over here, very nice, and you know, going all the way up, and then you've got a way better view of the Monolophosaurus because you are actually quite a bit higher up. So if we go closer to here, you can see, oops, I'm not going to pause the game, but you can see the animals a lot better from over here. Granted that you are a little bit taller than I am right now. Can I just actually go on top of this? No, I can't. I'm pressing spacebar the whole time for jumping. So it would be cool to be actually able to go a little bit up, but I can't. Can I go into the planter here? Yeah, just a tiny bit though. So yeah, this is the view. Just imagine the view is better, which technically it is, but we can't just really access that. Maybe I'm going to change a couple of the views. But yeah, if we watch or we go over here to the other side, you've got that wonderful elevated look over the herbivore habitat over here. You can see a couple of animals there, which I think is pretty cool. We're just going to access this real quick like so. And then we can also just hit G and you can see there's a Monolophosaurus. I'm not sure how these are called. There's another one. There's a Dryosaurus as well. And what else did I put in here? I did also put some others in here as well. No, these are all the Dryosaurs. There's a Minmi as well, or Minmai it's actually called, in the back there as well. Can I just check that one? Hello? Hello? I can't. Okay. Anyways, this is what we did, and I'm quite happy with the habitats. I'm not happy with the height of the fences, that said, so I might go and check out some other things. What we could do though is, I'm just going to show you, can I show this to you with, yeah, I'm gonna show this to you with this tower over here. See, people are fleeing from this area over here, not really sure why. Let me just hit G so I can access the tower from somewhere. Maybe from the back. How do I get there? There you go. This is the view, and now you can see this is the view from the tower, and you can actually access this view, and then you see basically the Monolophosaurus area very neatly from over here. I think this is pretty cool. You can see part of the lagoon, and you can see the herbivore habitat as well, which I think is pretty dang cool to see from over here. Very nice view indeed, and you can also immediately access this area over here, like the little food court area. I think it all works pretty well, and yeah, just gonna have to figure out why people are fleeing from over here. Let's just quickly jump out and have a little look if we can spot that right away, because honestly I can't really tell to why. I mean, maybe it is because no, wait, that's wrong. Yeah, well, I think it's technically because there is no fence in the background. We can just real quick, we could check if maybe it's going to work if we are going to do this. Just bringing that one around so it is basically inside of these things. Oh, I could just go back side. It doesn't really matter. We can just connect that like so. And maybe that already does the trick. Not sure if it does the trick, but like technically, this is not, like, why is that not built? Why does it not build? Is it because, what is this? What is this? Okay, I can't demolish it. Okay, now it's built. So yeah, we might need to reposition some of the things here in order to make that work, but maybe this already saved our problem or solved our problem. I don't know. Maybe it does, because technically these, I just figured out that these things are not a block. They, for whatever weird reason, have no physics, and so the animals can just pass through. So not sure, maybe this was the reason why. Yeah, it seems that this has already solved the issue. Cool. Okay, that easy. Yeah, so next episode we're going to branch out into this direction. Honestly though, I have an idea what to do, but not figured out it entirely. So yeah, let's have a look what this is going to be looking like in the end. So thank you so much as always for watching. I really hope you guys are going to have a brilliant day today. And also make sure as always to comment down below if you have anything to say or questions, or you want to add something. And if you guys haven't subscribed already and you like the content, you want to see more and want to help me out grow this channel, please consider subscribing. That's easy, it's for free, and it helps. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, thank you so much, have a good time, and stay safe, everyone.